Again, time for our Spotlight program, and our guest is Nancy Morrissey from the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Good morning. Wonderful. Yeah. What a beautiful day. I wish today was yesterday. We had, for Easter, it was kind of rainy and cold, but still had a wonderful day. I hope you did too, Steve.
Nancy starts the conversation this morning. You have a nice weekend, and it takes me, I don't know, good 20 seconds to remember what I did over the weekend. It was that eventful.
You know, they say the memory is the first thing to go, Steve, so who knows what's right around the corner.
I got my carpets cleaned. That was one thing I had done, and watched some baseball, that kind of stuff. So.
Well, we had a wonderful Easter. Usually everybody comes to our house, and yesterday we ended up going out to our son Sean's and his family for breakfast, and then came home and started the ham and ended up taking the ham over to our daughter Callie's house and had Easter over there with her and Derek and the kids. So very, very, very nice.
I had a bowl of Cheerios.
You had a bowl of Cheerios. Well, those oat grains are good for you, Steve.
I think this is probably one of the first Easters I can remember that we didn't have a big kind of family gathering, and just other people had other things going on, and I thought, well, we'll spend it. Also, I spent Easter by myself shampooing carpets. So it was fun. Don't forget, you can sign up for the Monday morning newsletter. It's the week that will be. It comes into your email box every Monday morning. It's kind of a rundown of the high points for the week and look into the future as well. You can also log on to the newly redesigned Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce website at fairfieldionwood.com. So with that in mind, let's jump right into it. We do want to remind folks that the annual banquet is coming up. Quick.
It's a rodeo.
What is it? We're less than 2 weeks away, right?
We are, yeah. It's April 8th, and it's going to be at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. Once again, it's the Chamber's annual awards banquet, a rodeo, presented by Midwest One Bank. The doors open at 5:30 p.m., and there's going to be a social hour once again. And then right before 6 o'clock, the high school band is going to the drum line is going to lead us into the Arts and Convention Center side, where our banquet will begin with MC Patrick Kessel. This is the first time Pat has emceed our banquet, and it's going to be very, very nice. Last year and this year again, we've had our dinner catered by Sweet and Saucy, and it's going to be perfect with the theme of the rodeo. So make your reservations at the chamber. You're able to either do individual registrations, or if you want a reserved table, there is also the option of reserving a table for an additional cost. So that's our banquet, April 8th, presented by Midwest One Bank at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. Make your reservations now. We've got 200 reservations now.
Wow.
I think. Yeah,
great.
Yeah. Also, M2M, this is a perfect time to highlight the Weight Loss Center for Southeast Iowa as spring is coming into the forefront right now. Marsha Laux with the Weight Loss Center is offering 10% off the initial consultation. She is located at 105 East Washington Avenue, Suite 2. She is going to be moving soon, though, because she bought the whole building where Qingdao used to be.
Oh, is that who's remodeling that?
Yes.
I've noticed that over the last several weeks, and I just didn't know who was in there.
Yes, she is remodeling the section that runs east to west there, that actually faces over to the jet stop. She hasn't touched where the actual restaurant was, but she's going into that arm going off to the east from where Qingdao was.
That used to be a finance office way back in the late 60s, early 70s. My father worked there.
Well, when I worked for X and Wanda Natty, towards the end of my working for them, I worked in that space also. But so that is 10% off your initial consultation with Marsha Laux' Weight Loss Center for Southeast Iowa with your member-to-member card. She provides private consultations for weight loss and weight maintenance. Make an investment in your health by reaching out your ideal weight. She can help. It just works. What's coming up this week? Well, this is the first day of Fairfield Community School District spring break, and it's a pretty day. full heart. I'm glad. It's also Extension Week. So I was visiting with Stan Hughes, the new Extension Director out there, and he has quite a few things planned this week since it's spring break to keep the kids active. And one of the things is meet and greet Fair Board members, 4-H leaders and staff. It's at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds. This is for kids to come out, but adults also. Please come on out and meet everyone new at the Extension office and for the 4-H.
Yeah, Stan's the outreach coordinator for ISU Extension.
He is. We had an ambassador visit there with him last week, and he's got a lot of great ideas. He's very children-oriented. Tuesday, it's the 31 tournament at the Dewdrop at 6 p.m. At the at-home store between 6:30 and 8 p.m. is Spring Knit Along. Then the Extension office is having an Off Our Farm petting zoo. And, of course, that's at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds, and that's from 5 to 7:30 in the evening. And then at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts at 7:30 on Tuesday, the Central College a cappella choir is going to be performing with the Bar Height organ.
That's always exciting when they bring the organ out.
It really is. It's gorgeous. We're so lucky to have that at the Sondheim Center with the organ and the pipes. I mean, that's quite a coup to have that. Wednesday, the Extension office is having a bug zoo workshop. That's at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's also open mic night at Cafe Paradiso from 8 to 10. It's going to have the Fairfield Public Library is going to have the free spring break movie. Have you heard what that is? I don't know.
I have. We can't say. But
give us a clue, Steve.
It's got a dinosaur in it.
Oh, well, that could be a multitude of movies these days. Right. But it's going to be from, I think, are they having two showings or?
No, just 1 to 3:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, because mine says 3:30-6:30 p.m., so I didn't know if that was the length of the whole event. But that's at the Fairfield Public Library. If you have any questions, you can call them at 472-6551.
By the way, you mentioned the Extension office with Extension Week having activities for children all week long. The public library does as well. Every day this week they have activities for the children over there.
That's wonderful. We're lucky to have both of those entities so active with our kids here in town. Thursday, well, I do have to announce that it's our daughter Kelly's birthday, so Thursday, March 31st is Kelly's birthday. It's also the Chamber Executive Committee meeting at the Chamber office. That's always at noon, the last Thursday of the month. At the Extension Week, it's Extension Week Indoor Kickball Tournament at the Fairfield Middle School. That goes from 3 to 8 p.m.
And Stan would like you to pre-register for that.
That's wonderful. Yeah, that makes sense when it's open to everyone like that. That way they can make teams, I'm sure, and things like that. It's also at Cafe Paradiso, 6 p.m. on Thursday night is Apocalypso Tantric Noise Choir. They've been there before a couple different times, and they're fun to listen to. Also, Thursday night is Icon Video at Icon on the west side of the square. It's great museums, and this week it's the Metropolitan Museum of Art, a world of art. One of the architectural glories of New York, the Met stretches 1,000 feet along Fifth Avenue, and it's filled with world art radiating 5,000 years of art history from ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome to Europe, Africa, Asia, and the Americas. There's also going to be a second video that night, Thursday night, concerning Willem D. Kooning. So that is Icon Video Thursday night. The doors open at 7:30 with some refreshments, and then the video always starts at 8. It goes into Friday. Trivia through time at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center, 7 p.m. Have you been there before? I've thought about going many to the different times that they've had it there. You've been there, I'm sure.
Yeah, Chad Romer at your Fairfield Hy-Vee food store. He and I are we host that thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Obviously, I thought you had some connection with that. I couldn't remember exactly what it was.
It's the benefit the Lord's covered.
Yes, it is. So if you want a night full of fun and laughter, a friendly competition, there's going to be teams of 8, and they'll compete against each other to answer trivia questions from decades-themed categories. And like Steve said, this will be raising money for the Lord's Cupboard of Jefferson County. You're able to come as a team of 8 or smaller groups, and Steve and Chad will group you into 2 teams.
7 o'clock is trivia time. There will be a social hour starting at 6 o'clock. So,
Great.
And hors d'oeuvres provided by your Fairfield Hy-Vee food store, and there will be a bar as well. So it's always a lot of fun.
I bet it is. Rotary Club of Fairfield meets Friday at noon at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club. They're going to be talking about the convention center update.
Oh, real quickly on the Rotary
Yes.
Club, I do know that they're in the middle or just starting their sales for their spring auction, their benefit auction, which is the 21st at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. So if you know a Rotarian, get your $5 ticket. Now put you in the drawing. There's a $1, $2, $3, $4, and $500 cash prize awarded. So, and it's on the 21st of the month of April.
That'll be here before we know it. The hair's so good, and they pick such great benefits to donate to.
This year it's the CoLab
Yes,
and the Lord's Cupboard.
Yep.
And all those great scholarships they give away as well.
They're again talking about Extension Week, 3-on-3 basketball tournament at the Fairfield Middle School from 3 to 8 p.m., and I'm sure Stan needs kids to sign up for that also. Fairfield's first Friday Art Walk. My gosh, Steve, it's April already. Friday's April 1st. Spruce up for spring. I'm frantically trying to think of something I can do for an April Fool's joke during our conversation, but I didn't think about it in time. Do you have a good thing to do right now you would trick people into thinking it's It's the Art Walk. Spruce up for spring. We all need to spruce up for spring. You started yesterday with shampooing your... It's going to be at the Fairfield Public Library from 6 to 9. They had the kids' art last month from at the Fairfield Public Library and had a great crowd. Going to be there again, once again. But as you know, our merchants are open on the square, businesses are open on the square. So the Fairfield Public Library is a great place to stop in, but make sure you stop downtown also because it's a very active hub always during the Fairfield's First Friday Art Walk.
Hey, just on Art Walk real quickly, Nancy, I did get confirmation last week from Jeffrey Kreil at the National Guard Armory here in town. Mm-hmm. Our July Art Walk, our entertainment will be from the 34th Army Band, one of their side bands called Scrap Metal.
Oh.
So they will be in the gazebo. I think that is July 2nd or 3rd.
Now, what kind of band is Scrap Metal?
It's a brass ensemble. Lots of horns, and they're very good. You can Google them and watch some YouTube video. But, yeah, so a representation of the 34th Army Band, which is very appropriate for our All-American celebration for the July Art Walk.
Yeah, perfect fit. Then Friday, there is Mark Stewart at Cafe Paradiso from 8 to 10 p.m. Friday, the 5th annual Green Fair, and that's at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. It's an all-day event starting from 8:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon. There's vendors, there's live music, there's art, there's food. There is activities for all ages. There's going to be music provided by the Fairtown Ramblers. There's going to be a seed swap and plant exchange hosted by Fairfield's master gardeners, nature photography, locally made products and crafts. Sounds like a great event. And it's like we said, the 5th annual Green Fair at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center this Saturday, April 2nd. Calligraphy class at the Fairfield Arts Association. During the Green Fair, you'll be able to stop into the calligraphy class if you'd like to. It's from 9 to 12:30 p.m. They do want you to pre-register. There's just a certain amount that they can take. Design your own monogram return address stamp. Also, Saturday is Fairfield Farmers Market at the Fairfield Senior Citizen Center. It's from 9 to 2. Mommy and Me, Pins and Needles Sewing Group by Go Jindy at the Fairfield Parks and Recreation. That's from 10 to noon. The 5th Annual Latin Night Club Dance Party at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. That's from 8 to midnight. Bring your best moves and come and enjoy great music. Everything from salsa, tango, cha-cha, rumba, ballroom. They're going to have a great DJ. His name is G. Rod. So that's the 5th Annual Latin Night Club Dance Party at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center Saturday from 8 until midnight. Sunday is Sunday Family Fun Day at the Fairfield Aquatic Center from 1 to 5. And then there's another event going on at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts. That's at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. It's Olate Dogs. The Olate Dogs are the winning participants from Season 7 of America's Got Talent, and now they're coming to Fairfield. The Olate Dogs are high-energy, fast-paced, canine theatrical act filled with amazing dog tricks, human acrobatics, and humor. So that is what's happening this week in Fairfield. Don't forget about the annual awards banquet, and that, again, is happening April 8th. Make your reservations at the Fairfield Chamber of Commerce. Then we also have, if you're a member of the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce, you have your own membership directory page on our website. We are holding 3 different sessions to make sure that the page is exactly how you would like it to be. So we're going to teach you how to do that. And it's going to be at noon on Wednesday the 13th, 5:30 to 6:30 on Thursday the 14th, and 8 to 9 a.m. on Friday the 15th. And they're all going to be in the Hy-Vee Club Room.
You were talking about Farmers Market. When does it move back to Howard Park?
I know it's the first Saturday in May. I don't know if it starts that Wednesday for sure, because there is a Wednesday before the first Saturday in May. But
always look forward to that for the plant exchange and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so great.
Yeah, we do too.
Don't forget to sign up for the week that will be the Monday morning newsletter that can come right into your email box. It comes every Monday morning, normally before 8:30 in the morning. And you can also check out the complete calendar of events online at fairfieldiowa.com.
Yes, and Chamber Talk is always on our website. It's on the Fairfield Media Center. Is it on your website too, Steve? I would.
And the audio?
Chamber Talk? Yeah.
We put it on. We put the video on our Facebook page now.
Yes. Okay.
So, lots of ways to catch up.
A lot of things can be found now on Facebook, on different members' Facebook. That's something else that if you go to our website, fairfieldiowa.com, and you look up a member, make sure to click the More Info, because from there you can get to their website, you can get to their Facebook page. All their information is right there on their individual website page.
All right, don't forget to sign up for the Chamber Banquet coming up on the 8th. That's a week from, what is that, a week?
From this Friday.
A week from this Friday, so we're under 2 weeks away from the annual banquet.
Yeah.
All right, Nancy, you have a great afternoon.
Thanks, Steve. You
this
too.
is my friend Nancy Morrissey from the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Stay tuned. Markets are coming up in a matter of moments here on 1570 KMCD Fairfield.